This is what we have today, Thanksgiving lasagna. I don't know of anyone that's doing this, but if you are, I guarantee it's not as good as this. Look at all the layers. We're going to go through that in the recipe, but I want to taste this for you. So if you sit down to your Thanksgiving table with this, I mean, I'm taking a big old bite. But I mean, you saw the layers. Oatmeal and walnuts, and it's got sage and rosemary flavoring and sweet potato and cornbread and cranberry. I mean, it's absolutely delicious, and the best thing is this was made with no oil. Now, while your uncle is getting his little drink on and getting a little touchy-feely, what? Oh, we all have an uncle like that. You're sitting down to a healthy, plant-based, whole food meal, and it's absolutely delicious. So stick around for the recipe if you dare, because honestly, it's a little bit of an aggressive recipe. You really need to know what you're doing. If you quit now, oh my God, you are really, really missing out. Amazing, whole food, plant-based, no oil Thanksgiving lasagna. Can you even think of anything better? I can't.
We're going to show you how we do our sweet potatoes. This is just a simple mashed sweet potatoes. You want to overcook them a little bit because they need to be creamy so we can spread them into the casserole. So that's about 3 small sweet potatoes. We Insta-potted them for about 7 minutes. So what we do is just add a little bit of almond milk. There's no real recipe.
Just make them smooth, because
just make them smooth.
Yeah, the worst
salt.
is chunky potatoes.
Well, I mean, it's going in the casserole, so it's not that big a deal, but they have to be soft enough.
Oh, that light coming through the...
It just has
This is home production, people. If you could do better, try.
I'm not dragging out the light now, just for something like this. Okay, so you see where we're going with this? So you just mash these until they're creamy and smooth and spreadable. See how that looks? That looks about right. All right.
Should have gotten the light.
Ah, look, there's the sun.
Ah, the beautiful sun. Let's get some vitamin D.
So what we're going to do is get the first set of ingredients into the skillet because it has to get brought up to the boil, and then we add a few more things before we pour it into the dish.
Can we just mention the film noir streak of light through everything?
So, all right, this is 2 cups of water. Oh, first of all, I have it on like a medium high, just so everything starts cooking. So 2 cups of water. I'm gonna do, let's see, what is it? 1/8 of a cup of coconut aminos. We like to use coconut aminos instead of soy.
And 1/8 of a cup is 2 tablespoons.
That is right, you are learning.
I only know that because that's the measure I use for my peanut butter.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's, wow.
1/4 cup of nooch.
Sorry for everyone that just threw up. What's that?
This is onion powder, about a 1/2 teaspoon.
You're grabbing stuff quick.
Yeah, well, people don't have a really long attention span. 1/2 teaspoon of dried basil.
Yeah, we know from the analytics.
This is really important. Fresh herbs, fresh rosemary, fresh sage, about a 1/2 teaspoon of each. Do not cheat and use dry.
Right.
You can use dry on the basil and the other stuff, but that is huge. Okay, so then we're gonna put in
It's a lot of oats.
2 cups of oats.
It's a lot of oats.
And then we're gonna put in 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts.
Okay.
All right, so that's mostly everything.
Give it a stir.
Yeah.
So what happens now?
We're gonna just bring this up to the boil, and we'll come back and show you what we're gonna do.
So we got a couple minutes?
We got a while, yeah.
Good, I gotta take a shit. So everything is going as scheduled. That's what it looks like. What are you gonna do now?
All right, couple more things. We are going to add 1 egg replacer. Now try to add this slow. This just makes it more dense, so the whole thing kind of sticks together. It's not essential, but we find it works better this way. So you're just gonna kind of mix that in.
Looks pretty dense already.
Yeah, it is. Now, if it's more wet, you can add a little bit of breadcrumbs. So I usually just do about 1/4 cup. I don't even think we're gonna need that here because this looks pretty good. But you want the batter to be dense. Okay, so you're just going to kind of mix that in. Oh, and by the way, it's off the heat. There's no heat.
No heat.
So basically, this is like a big oatmeal. Like a big flavored oatmeal. Okay, and then we're just going to add in about, I don't know, 1/4 cup of dried cranberries into
Come here, you little pasty.
the batter. And that's it. We're going to combine this and get it into a baking pan. And that's it. And we'll show you how to do that in a minute.
Do we have a minute?
We have more than a minute. So you can cut, and we will get this into the pan.
God, I gotta go flush.
This is what it looks like when it's in the pan. This is about 4 servings. Line it with parchment so you don't have to grease it, just so it comes out easily. We're going to put it in a 350 oven 15 minutes. We're going to cover it with foil and go another 15 minutes, just so it doesn't dry out.
4 serving. Can we feed my mom today?
Well, if you eat 2, I eat 1, she eats 1, yes.
All right, good, because social services is coming on Tuesday.
This is what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. The parchment is there. So we want to try to get this out, get the parchment off, and then put this back into the dish.
Stop stalling. Try it. Let's see.
Well, you did it good last time, so... Oh, okay. That
I heard
worked.
something.
Yep. This actually isn't that bad. Ooh, what's that?
I don't know.
All right, cool. So now...
See how this works? Just put it right back over the top. The magic of television.
Now, even if you mess this up and it breaks, it doesn't matter, because you're just going to lay it back in the pan, and we're going to put stuff on top, so it's not going to...
You could just grab some of Papa Smurf's magic Smurf powder.
Or whatever that is.
You seriously don't know about Papa Smurf's magical Smurf powder?
No.
Wow.
All right, so let's get all of our stuff, and we're going to make our lasagna.
Let's get to the internet and give you a little bit of an education on Smurfs. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so first part is the gravy. We're going to just moisten this up.
Move the gravy. I want to see how you put it in.
Oh, sorry.
Nice. That's soaked through.
Yeah, not
Oh,
too
come
much.
on. Don't be cheap with the gravy.
We're not.
No,
We need it for later. No, that's enough. Okay. Then we're going to get some of the... Where do you want me to put this?
Wherever. That's fine.
So,
Remember the sweet potatoes we done?
just get it out on here. Now, as long as it's just kind of even. Doesn't... Just right to the edge.
We should do a wipe.
Yeah.
Boy, that is really even. It's like we didn't cut or anything.
All right. Cranberry.
No, is it cranberry? Yes, it's cranberry.
It's cranberry.
Yeah. Look at me.
Now this was
what I'm doing.
this is well thought out, the layering process, because you don't want the gravy next to the cranberry. You want the flavors, but you don't want them right next to each other. You know what I mean?
It would just be an assy mess.
It would be just yuck. I mean, you definitely want them all in the same bite, but not next to each other.
Is that cranberry whole food plant? I could hear them now. Seriously.
Yes, all this is cranberry, pectin, and sugar, and you can find pre-made in the store with just those ingredients. If you want to make your own, go right ahead.
Because people usually just sit on the internet and whine about stuff without doing a damn thing like we are. We're actually giving back to the community. What have you done lately? Oh, no, he didn't. Yes, he did.
All right, how's that look? That looks good.
Kelly is not saying anything because she agrees. Silence is acquiescence. Anyway, now.
All right, now here's the cornbread. It was a little bit tricky to slice.
Yeah. Let me talk about that because that was my contribution. So if you look at the cornbread, I cut the loaf in half and then I tried to make thirds, but I really only got to be able to cut the half in half. So you're looking at quarters.
That's fine.
And then whatever's left over, you could just use as a little bit of patchwork if you need it, like Papa Smurf's magic Smurf dust.
Yes, exactly. Just let me tell you, we made a cornbread loaf, but I used half a recipe. This is a half of a cornbread recipe. We used Brand New Vegan's recipe. It has no oil. It has applesauce instead of eggs. It has cream corn. So you can look that up yourself. But
yeah,
it's
and let us know in the comments if we can look it up for you because, yeah, I'm here to serve you.
We're going to put, let's see. Just get this placed on the top. I don't think we're going to need those patches, actually.
No, it doesn't have to be a Picasso.
No,
well,
it just
actually,
has
that
to
would
cover
be really
it.
crooked and screwed up.
Oh, look.
It doesn't have to be a Rembrandt. You could just patch it together, but
Wait,
through through my amazing cutting skills, look
All
what
right.
I've done.
And that's it. So what we're going to do is cover it and just heat everything together 15 minutes on 350. And that is it.
Wait, so these are nice little squares. Look at how that worked out.
That's a pretty big square.
Oh yeah, it's a nice size celery. But
Oh,
it's for Thanksgiving.
look at that.
Man, that looks good. Put that shit on the plate.
All right.
Okay, so now what are we going to do?
Well, we're going to make it look beautiful.
With our whole food plant-based cranberry.
You should probably heat the cranberry. We didn't, but
No, I'm
It's-
way too
it's
hungry
room
to eat
temperature.
anything.
all right. You want more cranberry? Because this is going to be your piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Load that shit up.
Well, there's a little bit
Come on,
left.
hurry up, 'cause
I'm not
I'm getting
opening.
hungry.
I'm not opening the new jar until
Okay,
later.
all right, yeah, let's drizzle some gravy on there.
All right.
That looks
You
amazing.
don't want the gravy on the cranberry.
Just
right?
pour it all over the top. There you go.
Yeah. Oh
Look
my
at
God,
that.
that looks so good.
Look at that. Pick up that plate. Let me see that. Come on.
Oh, I got a
Seriously.
little blob there.
That is absolutely delicious. So
It's worth the effort. It really is.
it really is. And it tastes like the holidays.
I mean,
so,
imagine putting this on a table of people eating animal flesh. They're going to be jealous.
Right.
They're going to be jealous when they see this because this is everything that Thanksgiving is. This.
absolutely. Well, you know what? You guys got a great recipe. Good luck. Let us know how it goes for you. And for those of you that made it all to the end, that's absolutely awesome. For those that quit, well, I really got nothing to say because they're not here. They're quitters anyway. We don't need quitters. Thanks for stopping by, guys. And remember, as always, go vegan.